Hello, this is Marcus.
Hey, Marcus. This is Gigi.
I'm sorry, Gigi?
Oh, come on, really? Don't tell me you don't know who I am.
I apologize, but I'm not entirely sure. Would you mind giving me your full name?
Fine. Gigi Richards. There, happy now?
Wait, do you mean Richardson from the General Affairs Department? As in Gigi Richards, the section chief?
Ding, ding, ding! We have a winner! Took you long enough, though. I was beginning to wonder if you were half asleep.
I'm really sorry, ma'am. I've just finished my first month here, and I'm still in the process of matching faces to names. I've been focusing so hard on remembering everyone's surnames that I haven't quite gotten around to their first names yet, especially for people outside my immediate team.
Yeah, I guess I'll let that slide. It makes sense. You don't see me around that much, huh?
No, not too often, to be honest. I think I saw you briefly during orientation and maybe once in the cafeteria?
Sounds about right. Still, now you've got both my first and last name burned into your memory, right?
Yes, absolutely. I won't forget it again.
Good. You'll find it handy sooner or later.
If you don't mind me asking, how exactly did you get this number? I've only exchanged contact info with my fellow new hires so far.
Oh, that, right. I guess I should have led with that. I asked one of your peers, someone from your intake group, for your number. Figured it would be good to have it on hand, for future stuff.
I see. That makes sense. I was just surprised is all. It's a little unexpected to get a direct call from someone at your level.
Aw, don't put me up on a pedestal. I may be a section chief, but I'm not a tyrant. I like to check in on promising new faces once in a while.
Well, that's an honor. Thank you for reaching out.
No problem. Anyway, I just wanted to touch base now that you've been here a month and haven't run screaming for the hills. You seem to be handling things pretty well.
Thank you. I'm trying my best every day. There's a lot to absorb, but I'm lucky to have supportive teammates.
Well, that's good to hear. Well, I might swing by sometime next week. I want to see for myself how you're settling in.
Of course, please feel free. I'd be happy to show you around or help in any way I can.
I like your attitude. Keep it up, rookie. All right, then I'll let you get back to your day.
Thank you again for calling. I'll see you soon, Ms. Richards.
You can call me Gigi, now that we're phone buddies.
All right, thank you, Gigi.
Catch you later. Thanks again for earlier today, Marcus.
Oh, no problem. It was nothing.
Still, you really didn't have to insist on splitting the bill for tea like that. I mean, seriously, I could have treated you. It's not like it would have broken the bank.
Well, I didn't feel comfortable letting you pay. There wasn't any particular reason you needed to.
Oh, come on, don't be so uptight. Even if you're a guy, I am a little bit older than you. So it's totally fine for you to lean on me a bit, at least for things like that.
Actually, Gigi, if I may...
What is it?
Would you mind calling me by my last name, please?
Huh? Why?
You refer to all the other employees by their last names, but I'm the only one you call by my first name. To be honest, it started drawing attention. People have been looking at me strangely and asking questions, and it's just making things uncomfortable.
Strange looks? Oh, don't be silly. That kind of thing, just ignore it. If you start worrying about every little thing, you'll drive yourself crazy.
With respect, it's not that easy to ignore. I'm still new here, and I don't want any unnecessary misunderstandings. I'm really trying to keep things professional.
You're too stiff, honestly. You're cute when you're flustered, but you really need to loosen up. It's just a name.
I'm asking as politely as I can. Please call me by my surname just like you do with everyone else.
anyway. Do you have any plans this weekend?
Not particularly. Why?
Perfect. That makes things easier.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it. Just enjoy your weekend as you normally would. That's all.
I don't follow.
You'll see. Something fun might be coming your way. But don't stress yourself thinking about it too hard. Just leave everything to me, okay?
Right. Hey, Rachel, I saw I missed a call from you earlier. Did something happen?
Oh, Marcus. Thanks for getting back to me. I'm actually at the hospital right now. Do you mind if we keep this conversation over text?
The hospital? Is everything okay?
My husband, he was in a car accident. He got rear-ended while he was driving for work on his way to a client meeting.
Wait, what? Is he all right? Please tell me it's not serious.
Well, thankfully, no life-threatening injuries. He's bruised up and has a mild concussion, but the doctors say he'll recover fine with some rest.
God, I'm so relieved. That must have scared you half to death.
It did. I'm still shaking a little. Everything happened so fast. One moment I was cleaning up the kitchen, the next I got a call from the hospital.
I'm really sorry, Rachel. That must have been terrifying. I'm just glad he's going to be okay.
Yeah, but they're going to keep him here for observation through the weekend, maybe longer, depending on how things go.
Makes sense. And where exactly is he admitted?
Well, that's actually part of why I called. He's been admitted to the general hospital, the one just down the street from your apartment.
Wait, that close?
Yeah. And, well, that brings me to what I wanted to ask. Since I'll need to be around the hospital a lot and things are chaotic with his paperwork and the overnight prep, would it be okay if I stayed at your place for a few days? Just from tonight through Sunday. I'd really appreciate it.
Oh, of course. Yeah, that makes sense now. Your place is like, what, an hour and a half away each way?
About that, yeah. 3 hours of commuting every day just isn't doable right now, especially with how drained I am emotionally.
No need to explain further. I totally get it. I mean, I can't imagine the stress you're under already. The last thing you need is a long commute on top of that.
I was originally going to book a nearby hotel, but everything's full, completely. Every single place I checked said they're sold out.
Oh, right. There's that huge outdoor concert this weekend, right? That band with the ridiculous name. What was it again? Crimson Rainstorm?
That's the one. Apparently every hotel within a 5-mile radius is booked solid.
Then yeah, seriously, stay at my place. I'll give you the spare key as soon as I get off work.
Oh, thank you so much, Marcus. You always come through for me when things get rough. I really mean it.
No need to thank me, Rachel. You're a friend, and it's what anyone would do. I'll drop by the hospital after work to see how your husband's doing. I should be there around 6 if all goes well.
You really don't have to do that.
I want to. I'd like to see for myself that he's okay, and then we can walk back to the apartment together afterward.
Okay. Well, thanks again, Marcus. Seriously. Marcus, I'm on my way to your apartment now. Let's spend the whole weekend together, just the two of us. I'll cook something nice for you. You've been working so hard lately. I want to do something special. And for the night, let's just say I hope you don't plan on sleeping too early. I'll be there in about 30 minutes, so wait for me, okay? Marcus, help me!
What? What happened?
There's some crazy woman outside your apartment.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
Well, she looks like she's maybe late 30s, early 40s. She started yelling at me as I was about to unlock the door, called me a stalker, said, "How dare you sneak into my boyfriend's apartment, you psycho!" She even tried to block me from getting inside. And I know for sure she's not your girlfriend, so who the hell is she?
Oh no. Did she happen to call herself Gigi Richards?
Well, now that you mention it, yes, she did.
Damn it, she's a colleague from work. She's been acting a little obsessive lately. She sent me some weird message about coming over, but I only just saw it a few minutes ago.
Marcus, is she stalking you?
To be honest, I'm starting to think maybe she is. I brushed it off at first. She'd been calling me by my first name, ignoring boundaries, pushing casual meetups. But this, showing up at my home, calling you a stalker, this just got way out of hand. Wait, Rachel, are you okay?
Barely. I managed to push past her and get inside, and I locked the door right away. But she slapped me twice, full force, both sides of my face. I think I bit the inside of my mouth in the struggle. It's bleeding. I'm gonna have trouble even speaking right now.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. This is insane. She hit you?
I'm still shaking. She's outside, Marcus. She's pacing and shouting things at the door. I can't make out all of it, but I heard homewrecker, disrespectful little brat, and something about how dare you lay your hands on what's mine?
That's enough. Stay inside. Don't say a word. Don't open the door no matter what she says. I'll try calling her now. If she doesn't pick up, I'll drive over. But for now, just stay where it's safe.
Please do something quickly. She is unhinged.
I will. And Rachel, I swear this shouldn't have happened. You shouldn't have been dragged into this. I'll make it right.
Just please hurry.
Gigi, what the hell are you doing in front of my apartment? I've been texting you. Check your messages.
Oh, Marcus. Oh, thank goodness you're here. There's a stalker inside your apartment. I tried to stop her from going in, but she forced her way past me.
That's my sister!
What?
That woman is my sister, Gigi! Her husband was in a car accident and got hospitalized yesterday. The hospital's just down the road, and since her home is hours away, she's staying at my place to prepare for his treatment.
Wait, seriously? You never told me that.
Because it just happened yesterday. We didn't exactly have time to send out a newsletter.
But still, I should have been informed. Don't you think that's something I deserve to know?
No, Gigi, you're not my family, you're not my girlfriend. You're a colleague, one I barely know. There is no reason I should be reporting my personal life to you.
But I was worried you weren't replying. And then I see some strange woman entering your home. I thought I was protecting you.
By screaming at her in the hallway? By slapping her hard enough to make her bleed?
She attacked me first. I was defending myself.
That's not what happened, Gigi. I trust my sister more than someone who shows up uninvited and starts calling people stalkers. I've spoken to the building manager. Security cameras caught the whole thing. Don't lie to me.
I didn't mean to make a scene.
You caused a huge scene. The neighbors were watching. You shouted insults, laid hands on someone, and acted like my apartment was your territory. That's not okay.
Well, today was just a misunderstanding, right? I'll let it slide for now. But you owe me some time to talk this out properly. I don't want to be seen as some uncooperative or unreasonable woman, you know.
No, Gigi, I don't owe you anything. You invaded my privacy, you hurt my sister, and you embarrassed both of us. I suggest you leave now. And from this point forward, I want all interactions to be strictly professional, at work only.
You don't mean that, do you?
I do. And if you come to my apartment again uninvited or contact me outside of work, I will report it. You crossed a line today, Gigi. I won't let you cross it again.
Fine, I'm going. But don't think this is over, Marcus. I'll be expecting a proper apology when you've had time to reflect.
The only person getting an apology tonight is my sister. Goodbye, Gigi.
Marcus, it's such a shame we couldn't have our date over the weekend. I was really looking forward to spending time together. But don't worry, I've already planned something even better for us.
What do you mean?
I was going through the HR files again, and I noticed tomorrow is your birthday. What a perfect chance to make it up to you. Isn't fate amazing?
Wait! Are you saying you accessed my personal HR file to find out my birthday?
Oh, relax. Don't make it sound like a crime. I didn't go snooping through everyone's file, just yours. Because we're special, so it's okay, right?
No, it's not okay. You used your position to access my private information without my consent? Is that also how you figured out where I live?
Oh, come on. Why are you being so cold? You should be flattered that someone cares about you this much.
Flattered? You showed up uninvited, you physically assaulted my sister, you shouted in public and made a scene, and now you're trying to celebrate my birthday after all that?
Oh, please, stop being so dramatic. Listen, I booked a hotel for us. Top floor, gorgeous night view, just the two of us. Tomorrow night we'll celebrate your birthday properly, and you can propose to me there.
What?
I mean, obviously, I will say yes. We've known each other long enough. A month and some change, but when it's right, it's right. We're in love, Marcus, and it's time to stop pretending otherwise.
You've completely lost touch with reality. I have a girlfriend.
What?
I've been dating someone since university graduation. She's kind, thoughtful, and respects boundaries, something you clearly don't understand.
You lied to me.
Lied? I never told you we were dating. I never hinted at romantic interest. You just made up an entire fantasy in your head.
You looked right at me whenever you came into HR. You always addressed me first. That's because you were into me.
No, that's because your desk is the closest one to the entrance. I was told to speak clearly at the door to address HR needs, especially when I didn't yet know who handled what.
But the cafe! We shared a coffee and laughed. That meant something.
I went into the cafe alone. You followed me in, sat down uninvited, and talked the entire time. I was trying to read a book in peace. You hijacked that.
No. This doesn't make sense. You're lying. You must love me. You're just scared of how strong this is between us. But it's okay. I'll make it easy for you.
Enough. You've stalked me, you've physically assaulted a family member, you've accessed confidential HR files without permission, you've crossed legal boundaries, and as of today, I'm taking action.
What? What do you mean, action?
I've already submitted a full report to corporate HR and legal. I included a copy of the hospital's medical report on my sister's injuries. I've also prepared a police report, which I intend to file tomorrow unless I'm advised otherwise by legal counsel.
No, wait, you can't do that. You wouldn't actually ruin my career over this, right?
You were ready to ruin my life over a fantasy. Now it's time for consequences.
But I love you. Marcus, I love you so much. I was going to make you happy.
You don't even know me. You love some idea you invented in your head. And now that fantasy is collapsing, you can't handle reality.
please, we can keep this between us. I'll quit quietly. I won't make a fuss. You don't have to ruin me publicly.
That's not up to me anymore. HR and legal already know. And by now, you've probably noticed your phone ringing. It's the company line. I imagine they're calling you in.
No, this can't be happening.
If you wanted to be seen as a professional, you should have acted like one. This is the last message you'll ever get from me.
Marcus, please, I can change. I'll be better.
Goodbye, Gigi. Gigi was summoned to a third-floor conference room with HR and internal affairs present, while I waited separately on the first floor to avoid a confrontation. She was then dismissed with a disciplinary termination and returned to her hometown. Her parents negotiated on her behalf, settling damages with compensation and a no-contact agreement. Later, it was revealed she had harassed 2 other male employees, causing them to resign. They also filed for damages. Now, Gigi works multiple jobs to repay the settlement her parents covered, with no time or energy left for romance, just the weight of her own consequences. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Nick, I need to ask you something. And I want the truth this time. No sugarcoating, no dodging, just straight up honesty.
Okay. That's kind of a heavy way to start a convo. What's this about? Did I miss an anniversary or something? Wait, today's not one of those we've been together for X years and Y days things, right?
No, it's nothing like that. It's serious. I heard something today from someone in your circle. They said your company is going under, as in bankrupt.
What?
So it's true, isn't it? You didn't even tell me, not a single word. You were just pretending everything was fine?
I wasn't pretending. I didn't want to worry you. And honestly, I thought I'd have it sorted before it affected us. It's not like I've been fired or anything yet. The final decision hasn't been announced publicly.
Not fired yet is hardly reassuring. You knew something was wrong for months, didn't you? You just kept quiet like it wasn't going to explode in your face. Nick, this is serious. Losing your job in this economy isn't just a hiccup, it's a free fall.
Okay, yes, the company's been in trouble for a while, but I've been networking, sending out resumes, talking to recruiters. I'm not just sitting on my hands here.
Still, you should have told me. We've been together for how many years now? What else have you been hiding, Nick?
I didn't think I was hiding anything. I was just trying to protect you from stress, that's all.
That is not your call to make. We are supposed to be partners. If your ship is sinking, you don't sit there smiling and say, "No big deal, babe." You warn me so I can grab a damn lifeboat.
I know you're angry, but I was trying to manage everything, okay? I didn't want to dump problems on you unless it became unavoidable.
Well, guess what? It's unavoidable now. And I've made my decision. I'm done, Nick. I am walking away from this mess before it sucks me under, too.
Wait, what? You're breaking up with me over this?
Yes. You're jobless, soon to be. And judging by how you've been handling this, you're completely unprepared. You can't even tell me the truth until I corner you with it. That's not someone I can build a future with.
Miriam, we've been together since high school. You're really just gonna throw all that away?
Don't romanticize it. We were kids. It was cute when we were 17. But I'm 28 now. I want a man who can offer stability, who can plan ahead. Not someone who finds out their company is collapsing and thinks, "I'll just wing it."
Wow. So that's all I was to you? A paycheck and a diploma?
Don't twist my words. But yeah, those things do matter. They're part of what made you attractive to me, and now, with those gone, what's left?
That's harsh.
No, it's honest. Look, I don't mean to be cruel, but let's call it what it is. You're average looking, not especially tall, kind of spacey sometimes. And now you're going to be unemployed, probably for months, maybe longer. I don't want to tie my life to that.
So all those memories, all those plans, none of that means anything?
They meant something, but they don't anymore. Nostalgia doesn't pay the bills.
What happened to you? You used to be someone who believed in people, in love, in sticking it out through hard times.
That was before I realized love doesn't pay rent. You want me to stay and believe while we lose the apartment, eat instant noodles for months, watch you spiral into depression while you pretend everything's fine? No thanks.
I never asked you to suffer for me. I was trying to shield you. I thought I was doing the right thing. But all you see is a sinking ship, and you're jumping off like a damn rat.
Don't you dare judge me. You want to pretend you're noble, but you're just naive. I'm not going to drown just because you don't know how to swim.
Then go. If you don't believe in me now when I need you the most, then I don't want you around when things get better either.
They won't. That's the point. This is the peak of your life, Nick. The fall starts now.
Maybe. But at least I'll fall with integrity, something you clearly know nothing about.
Keep telling yourself that. Me? I'm gonna find someone who doesn't need excuses to survive.
I hope he's everything I'm not. Really, because you clearly deserve each other.
Oh, he will be. Tall, rich, secure. Good luck with your job hunt, Mr. It'll be fine.
Goodbye, Miriam.
Goodbye, Nick. Thanks for wasting my 20s.
And thank you for finally showing me who you really are.
Nick, it's me, Miriam. Long time no see, huh? I saw something amazing recently and just had to message you. You're awake, right?
Wait, Miriam? Where the hell have you been? It's been 5 years? No, more than that. And now you show up out of nowhere?
Guilty. I know it's been a long time, but come on, we go way back, don't we? I mean, I had to message you after seeing you in the news.
News? You mean that interview last week?
Yes, that one! You were in that article on rising business leaders, right? It said you were with one of the top companies in the state now. Executive level, high income, crazy success. I nearly dropped my phone. My ex-boyfriend is a millionaire. I mean, wow.
I'm not quite a millionaire, but yeah, things are going well now.
That's so amazing. But I'm not even surprised, honestly. You were always driven and dependable. I knew you had it in you, even back then.
That's rich coming from you. Back then, you dumped me the day I lost my job, called me a walking disappointment, blocked me on everything, ghosted my messages, ignored my parents. But sure, let's pretend you were rooting for me.
Nick, look, I panicked, okay? I was young and scared, and I didn't know how to handle the situation. You have to understand, I'd never been in a serious relationship before you. I didn't mean the things I said. I was just overwhelmed.
Right, overwhelmed by the idea of being with someone who wasn't rich anymore.
Well, that's not fair. It wasn't just about money. I was confused and... Okay, maybe I was shallow back then, but I've grown since. I've changed.
You've changed? Funny, because the moment my face showed up on a finance blog, suddenly you're blowing up my phone. Real convenient timing.
It's not like that. I was so happy to see you succeed. I mean, we have history, Nick. Years together. That doesn't just disappear, does it?
Actually, yeah. It disappears the moment one of us walks out without saying a word. It disappears when you vanish and people think you're dead. You didn't even respond when my mom messaged you from the hospital.
I know, I was wrong.
You were more than wrong. You abandoned me. And now you show up because you think I'm worth your time again? You're not looking for closure. You're looking for a payday.
Okay, maybe I was hoping for more than just a reunion. But can you blame me? I've had a rough time. Things didn't work out with Bob.
Bob?
Yeah, my ex from high school. He came crawling back a few months after we broke up. I still had feelings, so we gave it another shot. Things were good for a while. But then I got pregnant and he bailed. Said he was seeing someone else. Left me with nothing.
So now that the guy you chose over me ditched you, you figured I'd be the backup plan?
Not backup. Come on. You and we were real. Don't tell me you never thought about us.
I did, a long time ago. But now I've got a wife and a daughter. I've moved on.
Wife? How could you marry someone else? I was your first love. How could you just forget me?
Because I had to. Because I spent a year picking up the pieces after you disappeared. Because I built a life on my own, and I sure as hell didn't build it just to hand it to the woman who bailed on me when things got hard.
But think about it. This could be our second chance. I'm pregnant. You always wanted a family. We could raise this child together.
You just told me Bob is the father.
Technically, yes, but he gave up that right when he ran. I need someone reliable. You'd be a great dad, Nick. And think about it, since you can't have kids naturally.
What did you just say?
Well, you told me once you were infertile, remember? Well, now you can raise a child. Isn't that what you always wanted?
You really think I'd raise another man's child out of pity?
Not pity, purpose. Come on, you have the money, the home, the stability. We could make it work. And hey, when you inherited that $400,000 from your dad...
What?
I saw the account info at your place once, years ago. If we get back together, we can use that money to raise the baby. It's fair, isn't it? I mean, I was your wife once.
You're unbelievable. You think you're entitled to my father's inheritance? We were divorced before he died. Legally, morally, and logically, you have zero claim.
But we were married once. That should mean something.
It means I learned never to trust someone who only shows up when I'm successful. You're not coming back because you love me. You're coming back because you're desperate. And now you're trying to twist history, so I feel sorry for you.
I made mistakes, okay, but I still believe we're meant to be. Don't tell me you never missed me. Don't tell me that none of it mattered.
It mattered. And then it stopped mattering the moment you decided I wasn't worth sticking around for. That's the part you don't seem to get. I did love you, and then I learned what real love looks like through someone who stayed.
Please, Nick, don't do this. Give me a chance. I don't have anyone else.
That's not my fault, and it's not my responsibility. I'm sorry for what you're going through, but I'm not your lifeline. You made your choice. You live with it.
You're really saying no? To me? To us?
There is no us. There hasn't been for 10 years. Goodbye, Miriam. Don't contact me again.
Wait! I work at Bronze Corporation now, the one pitching to your firm. That's my team. We could at least work together, right?
Oh, you're with Bronze? That makes this easier. We were deciding between you and Gold Enterprises. Thanks for confirming. I'll go with Gold.
What? No, wait, don't do that. I'll get blamed. Please, Nick, I need this job.
Then maybe next time don't try to manipulate a former lover who's moved on. I'll be forwarding this chat to your manager as well, just so we're clear. Take care, Miriam, and stay gone this time.
Nick, I never stopped loving you. Please don't leave me like this.
You left me first, and now it's your turn to face what that feels like. Goodbye. After everything that had happened, I made the decision to completely cut off contact with Miriam. Her obsessive calls and relentless messages didn't stop for days, sometimes flooding my phone in the middle of the night. It didn't matter that she was the one in the wrong. She acted like she was the victim, like she had been unfairly punished for something she didn't even understand. But I knew exactly what she was trying to do: manipulate, twist the narrative, and weasel her way back into my life. So I blocked her number permanently. I also took a more professional step to ensure that she wouldn't affect my work life any further. I issued an internal memo to my company informing everyone not to do any further business with the Bronze Trading Company, the firm where Miriam worked. I kept the explanation simple and professional, stating that due to severe ethical concerns and personal conflict, I was blacklisting them as a client. But privately, I spoke with some higher-ups in Bronze and explained the situation in more detail. I didn't embellish anything, I just told them the truth about how Miriam had crossed personal boundaries, attempted to manipulate my family life, and continued to harass me even after I made it clear that our relationship, both personal and professional, was over. Naturally, the reaction within her company wasn't favorable. Once the truth started to spread, she found herself isolated. People who used to laugh with her in the break room no longer met her eyes. Supervisors stopped involving her in projects, and eventually she was moved to a marginal department, essentially a desk job with no real responsibilities, a dead-end position. She was still technically employed, but she might as well have been invisible. Apparently, that was too much for her fragile ego to bear. Instead of taking responsibility for her actions or reflecting on where she went wrong, she did what she always did: blamed someone else. In this case, me. One day, out of nowhere, she stormed into the lobby of my company. I wasn't there at the time, but the security team gave me a full report later. She came in furious, yelling incoherently, demanding to see me. When our front desk receptionist politely told her she was not welcome on the premises and asked her to leave, she exploded in rage. She pushed over a display case, knocked over a vase that had been a gift from a major client, and even shoved one of the security guards who tried to calm her down. At that point, the police were called. She was arrested on the spot for trespassing, disturbing the peace, and property damage. I don't know what was going through her mind. Maybe she thought a dramatic confrontation would force me to talk to her, or that I'd somehow feel sorry for her. But all it did was solidify my decision to cut her off completely. Not long after that, I heard that she had been fired from Bronze Trading Company. Of course she had. No company wants to keep someone on staff who gets arrested for destroying property at a client's office. Especially during an economic downturn like this, when job security is already fragile, losing your position in that kind of disgrace pretty much guarantees that you won't find another one easily. Ironically, this was the very thing Miriam used to mock others for. She looked down on people who had to live paycheck to paycheck, who didn't wear designer clothes or dine at trendy restaurants. She prided herself on being above all that, financially, socially, and even intellectually. And yet here she was, unemployed, socially disgraced, and forced to live in the very poverty she once scorned. All because she refused to take responsibility. All because she thought she could manipulate people endlessly without consequence. As for me, once the threat of her interference was truly gone, I was finally able to breathe again. There were no more unexpected calls, no more emails from throwaway accounts, no surprise visits, just peace. With that peace came clarity and motivation. I threw myself into my work with renewed focus, determined not just to move on from the whole ordeal, but to thrive. I had wasted enough time dealing with drama, with lies, with manipulation. Now it was time to rebuild everything, stronger, smarter, and cleaner. I started landing bigger clients. I traveled more for work, expanding into new regions and establishing stronger partnerships. And every time I came home to my wife and our beautiful son, I felt grounded. Their love, their trust, their presence, that was all the reason I needed to keep pushing forward. I remember one night, not long after Miriam's outburst, my son had just fallen asleep in my arms after a long day. My wife leaned her head against my shoulder, and we just sat there in silence for a while. She whispered, "You did the right thing. I'm proud of you for standing your ground." I didn't say anything right away. I didn't need to. I just nodded and held them both a little tighter. Because in that moment, I knew everything I'd been through, all the betrayal, the stress, the backlash, it had led me here, to a place of peace, of family, of purpose. Miriam's downfall wasn't something I orchestrated. I simply drew a line, and she chose to leap over it again and again until the world around her collapsed. Some might call it karma, others might call it consequence. Either way, it wasn't my responsibility to save her from herself. Now, I spend my days focused on what matters. I'm planning a trip with my family, something we've always wanted to do. I've started mentoring some younger colleagues, sharing the lessons I learned the hard way. And at night, when I look in the mirror, I don't see regret, I see resilience. People like Miriam will always exist. People who manipulate, blame, and break things when they don't get their way. But they don't win, not in the long run. Not when you keep your integrity intact. And that's what I'll keep doing. Sometimes I wonder if Miriam ever reflects on what she lost. Not just a job or a relationship, but her sense of dignity. It's hard to imagine her living in a small, shared apartment or relying on public transportation when she used to flaunt luxury brands and scoff at anything less than first class. But maybe that's the only way someone like her ever learns, by losing everything they once thought made them untouchable. I've heard through mutual contacts that she's been seen trying to network at small industry events, wearing the same worn-out blazer and carrying a cheap handbag, a stark contrast to the image she once projected. Nobody takes her seriously anymore. Her reputation precedes her. It's ironic. She burned bridges thinking she was above consequence, only to find herself on an island of her own making. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story. No way! Luke, what the hell are you doing here? Afternoon, Parker. Didn't expect to run into you either. Not since middle school, huh? Yeah, since graduation day, I think. Man, you gave me a shock. I thought I saw a ghost when I passed you at reception. But what the hell? You're not here to apply for a job or anything, are ya? Nope, I was just here for a presentation. A presentation? Wait, you gave a presentation in my company? That's right. My company developed a new construction method. I came to present it to your procurement and infrastructure teams. That conference room we passed earlier, that was our venue. So you were the guy leading that meeting? Now that's funny. Yeah, I led it. It went well, actually. Huh. Well, I guess everyone's got to start somewhere, though I'm surprised you're not still hauling bricks or whatever. Still in the construction industry, yeah. Technically, I'm in sales now, but depending on the project, I still get called out to job sites now and then. So, basically a laborer in a business suit? If that's how you want to see it. Man, and here I thought you'd have disappeared off the map by now. But nope, turns out you're still grinding it out under some subcontractor badge. That's right. Same company I started with after middle school. I didn't have the option of continuing school, family stuff, you know? Yeah, I bet. But hey, you're still here, still standing. That's something, I guess. It is. I've learned a lot through the years, built up a decent track record, and honestly, I enjoy what I do. Wouldn't trade it. Really? Wouldn't trade that for a cushy chair at a real company? I've earned everything I have. I'm proud of that. Besides, I get to create things that stand for decades. That's its own kind of reward. Sure, though we both know you'd never survive in my world, not with that resume. Maybe not, but I'm not trying to. I'm building my own path. Right, with steel-toed boots and calluses. Meanwhile, I'm heading departments. And yet you're still doing regional site visits. Yeah, the chairman, my dad, made me go on this whole goodwill tour around the branches. Something about knowing the ground floor. Honestly, it's a waste of time, but whatever keeps the board happy. 3 months into the role, right? Exactly. 3 glorious months as the youngest CEO in a company's history. Not that you'd know what that feels like. You're right, I wouldn't. Still, today turned out to be more fun than I thought. Seeing you again? Unexpected, but kinda hilarious. Oh, glad I could make your day more interesting. Oh, definitely. I mean, middle school dropout walks into my building and gives a pitch to my team. You can't make this stuff up. And yet here we are. Yeah, and get this, if that proposal moves forward, I might actually be reviewing your project personally. Can you imagine that? You'd basically be working for me. Or we'd be partners. We'll see how it goes. Partners? Luke. We come from different planets, man. Let's not pretend we're in the same league here. Maybe not, but results matter more than pedigrees, and if my company's method delivers, which it does, then it's not about where I came from. It's about what I can bring to the table now. Sure. Big talk from the guy who couldn't even finish school. Some of us had to grow up fast, but I've made it work. Every step was earned, not handed. You think I didn't work for this? You inherited this. That's different. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Honestly, I sleep fine. Yeah, in a bunk bed in some company dorm. Actually, in a small apartment I saved up for over the years. It's mine. Paid off. Anyway, it was good running into you. If we get to work together through this contract, I look forward to it. You'll be hearing from our team again soon. Oh, I'll be watching. Let's see what you've really got, partner. Careful, you might end up impressed. We'll see. Take care, Parker. Tell your dad I said hi, assuming he still remembers me from that one time he yelled at me in the rain for scuffing his shoes. Wait, that was you? Yup, same kid, just a little taller now. Hey, Luke, you were at HQ today, weren't you? Good evening, Parker. Yeah, I was. Thanks again for the opportunity. I really appreciated the chance to follow up. The presentation on our new construction method last week was well received, and today I was invited to discuss the technical aspects in more detail with your engineering team. Right, but you know what's been bugging me? You're talking to me like we're equals. Why the hell are you still using casual language with me, huh? Wait, I'm sorry, are you referring to now? Because during the meeting at your office, I addressed you as President Parker and spoke formally the entire time. But right now, we're chatting outside work, just two former classmates catching up. Isn't that a bit different? No, it's not different. Business or personal doesn't matter. You don't get to decide when we're equals and when we're not. You think we're still back in middle school or something? No, of course not. Let me break it down for you in case your blue-collar brain missed it. You, middle school dropout. Me, university graduate. That right there already sets the hierarchy. Got it? Parker, I'm not done. You're a junior employee at a subcontracting firm. You show up to my buildings with dust on your boots. I'm the CEO of one of the biggest general contractors in the country. Our worlds don't overlap. They don't compare. That's what I'm saying. And what exactly are you trying to accomplish by saying all this? I'm educating you, buddy. You need to understand your place. Starting today, I expect you to use formal language with me at all times, 24/7. Every message, every word, every breath. You kneel, you bow, you remember who's above you. Parker, do you honestly believe this is how a leader should act? What the hell is that supposed to mean? You're the CEO of a massive corporation. You have people watching you, modeling themselves after you. But instead of setting an example, showing humility, decency, you're spending your evening ranting at an old classmate about hierarchy? Damn right I am, because that's the real world, Luke. Status matters. Power matters. Respect comes from knowing your place. I see. Then just to be clear, from this point forward, you'd like me to address you formally in every context? Damn right! Call me President Parker or Sir. I don't care which. Just remember who's holding the leash. Understood. Then allow me to say this. Thank you very much for your guidance, President Parker. I'll be sure to remember my place next time I speak to you. That's more like it. See? It's not that hard. Now go back to hauling scaffolding or whatever it is you do. Some of us have real work to do. Understood. I won't take up any more of your valuable time. Good night, President Parker. Damn right. Now go to sleep early so you can keep busting your back tomorrow. Work hard, little subcontractor. The big leagues will keep an eye on you from up here. Hey, Luke. So, I heard you were at HQ again today, huh? Good evening, President Parker. Yes, that's correct. I was asked to come in for a follow-up regarding the new structural methodology we presented last month. We had some productive technical discussions and clarified implementation details. Forget that for a second. You used the elevator, didn't you? Sorry? Yes, I was directed by the front desk to take it to the 27th floor for my meeting in the guest conference suite. You don't get it, do you? That elevator is for executives, for me! It's not for people like you! I'm sorry, but the receptionist assured me that was the designated way up. There was no indication I was doing anything inappropriate. Middle school dropouts who work in construction don't get to ride the same elevator as the CEO of a top-tier firm! So that's why you kicked me? Damn right! You think I enjoy sharing space with a dusty little subcontractor who barely scraped past algebra? I look over and there you are, same elevator, same air. It pissed me off! And that justifies violence? It justifies whatever I feel like doing! You invaded my space! Next time, take the stairs! To clarify, the 27th floor? You're suggesting I walk up 27 flights? That's right! You're a construction worker, aren't you? Use those legs! Build some real muscle! Hell, maybe sweat off some of that audacity you've been carrying around lately. I do take pride in my physical work, yes, but climbing to the 27th floor would inevitably affect my ability to perform at full capacity in meetings or presentations. Then that's a you problem. Train harder or get used to showing up winded. Either way, stay out of my elevator. With all due respect, sir, restricting elevator access based solely on employment tier doesn't seem reasonable, especially when guests are invited to upper floors for business purposes. You're calling my policy unreasonable? You? A guy who didn't even make it to high school? No, I'm saying it compromises efficiency. We both know that time and clarity matter when business is being discussed. These meetings are about results, not rituals of status. You're missing the point again. This isn't about time, it's about order. I'm the president, you're subcontracted labor. The structure of society exists for a reason, Luke. People need to remember their place. I have remembered mine. Every time I stepped into your building, I've never once claimed otherwise. Could have fooled me the way you walk around like you got something to say. So let me simplify things for you. Starting tomorrow, elevators are for our staff only. Subcontractors, temps, vendors, and especially middle school dropouts, stairs, period. Are you planning to make this an official building policy? You bet your ass I am! It's already been flagged to security. Your ID badge will be flagged too. You'll be politely redirected to the stairs, all 27 glorious floors. Is this retaliation? Retaliation? No. It's discipline. It's correction. You got too comfortable. Time for a reminder. That's disappointing to hear, President Parker. I had hoped our professional interactions would remain focused on collaboration. And I had hoped you'd learn your place before I had to put you back in it. Let me make this crystal clear. Push back one more time, and I'll kill the deal. All of it. This little new method project you're so proud of, gone! Your firm loses the contract, your work gets shelved, and you'll be right back patching parking garages. Got it? Understood. Attaboy! Now enjoy the exercise tomorrow. Stairs build character. Maybe you'll finally earn the right to stand in my elevator sometime in your next life. Hey, Mary, is this a good time?
Hey, Luke. Yeah, what's up?
I was wondering, would it be possible for me to speak with your father tomorrow? Preferably with you present as well. It's kind of important.
Tomorrow? I think during dinner should work. If it's a serious topic, though, maybe not the usual family diner. I could book a private booth at the bar near the station. You know, the one with the quiet side rooms.
That would actually be perfect! Thanks, Mary. I really appreciate it.
So let me guess. This is about Parker, our genius of a CEO?
You figured it out that fast, huh?
Wasn't hard. He's been acting like a circus clown in a crown for months, lording it up in the president's chair like it's a throne. He only started doing those regional visits because Dad pressured him to get out of the office for once. But instead of improving things, he just went around barking orders and insulting people. He made a complete fool of himself.
So it wasn't just me then. I had a feeling from his attitude that there was already some resentment behind the scenes.
It's worse than resentment, Luke. People loathe him. Even his direct subordinates whisper about how immature he is. No vision, no tact, just ego. A few senior managers have even started looking for other companies. And it's embarrassing to admit that, as his cousin, I once defended him.
I see. That means what I need to talk about tomorrow might not be entirely unexpected.
That serious, huh?
Yeah, some lines got crossed. Actually, some were trampled on. And if this goes unchecked, I don't think things will just blow over. There are contracts, workplace conditions, and basic human decency at stake.
All right, I'll make sure Dad's not blindsided. I'll tell him that it's a sensitive matter involving internal dynamics and that you want to speak directly and respectfully. He's not the kind to blow things out of proportion, don't worry.
Thanks. I really didn't want to go behind anyone's back, but it can't just be another file buried in HR or swept under the rug.
I trust you, Luke. If you're asking to sit down with the chairman himself, then it must be something worth hearing. Besides, Dad's always had a soft spot for people who put in real work, unlike certain silver spoon executives I won't name.
I'll make sure I come prepared. I don't want to accuse anyone, just show the facts and let him see why this matters.
That's the right approach. My dad hates theatrics, but if you stay calm and speak from experience, he'll listen. And if even half of the things I think you're about to say are true, well, let's just say tomorrow's dinner might be the first domino.
I'm hoping for a course correction, not a collapse, but yeah, something's gotta give.
You'll have our support, Luke. I'll make sure of it. Just promise me one thing.
What's that?
Don't let him get under your skin tomorrow. Not Parker. He feeds on attention and defiance. That's how he convinces himself he's untouchable. But if you stay calm and rational, his mask will slip on its own.
I've already learned that the hard way. He wants me emotional. Wants me to make a scene so he can say I'm unprofessional or bitter. But I'm not here to burn bridges, just to stop someone from setting the entire company on fire from the inside.
Good. Then tomorrow, we'll deal with this the right way. I'll book the private room. 7 p.m., okay?
Perfect. I'll be there on time. Thanks again, Mary. For real.
Of course. You're not alone in this, okay?
I know. Talk tomorrow night.
Good night, Luke.
Good night. Hey, Luke, you used the elevator again, didn't you? What part of don't use the elevator do you not understand? Good afternoon, President Parker. This isn't the time for polite greetings, you idiot. Don't play dumb with me. You do remember what I told you, don't ya? Remind me, please. I said if you ever used the elevator again, I'd terminate all contracts with your pathetic little company. You're a subcontractor, a nobody, a construction grunt with a middle school education. You think you can ignore a direct order from the president of the parent company? Guess what? I'm contacting your representative right now. Consider your project's canceled, loser! Sure, go ahead. I'm fine with that. Huh? You serious? You're okay with your company getting destroyed? You'll be on the street in 5 minutes. I'm flipping the table over right now. Prepare to watch your career burn. What the hell? Why isn't anything happening? Is there a problem? I gave the order. I called internal lines and told them to sever ties with your company. And do you know what I got in return? One of my own managers said, "Are you drunk?" and hung up on me. Can you believe this? My own staff disrespected me. I see. This is bullshit. Anyone who defies me is fired. I swear to God, I'll fire them all.
Parker, listen.
Oh, what now, Mary?
You're no longer the president of this company.
What? You've got to be kidding me.
This wasn't a sudden decision. A formal shareholder meeting was held. And the outcome was clear. You've officially been removed from your position.
But why? What did I do that was so wrong?
Where do I even begin? The simplest way to put it, gross abuse of power.
What?
For starters, what kind of president tells a business partner they're not allowed to use the elevator and then kicks them when they do?
He's from a subcontractor, all right? I thought it'd help establish the hierarchy, you know? Make it clear who's on top and who's not.
Hierarchy? Are you serious right now? That kind of outdated, authoritarian garbage doesn't belong in a modern company. And frankly, Luke's firm is not beneath us. Far from it.
What?
You knew, didn't you? Luke has come to this office multiple times over the last year proposing innovations in construction methods. Those techniques have been evaluated, tested, and proven to significantly improve efficiency and cut costs across the board. Our R&D and procurement departments both flagged it as crucial to our future competitiveness. Losing that deal because of your ego would have been catastrophic.
Seriously?
You tried to sabotage an essential strategic partner because he took the elevator.
I didn't realize his company was that big of a deal.
You didn't bother to look, did you? You just saw someone in a jumpsuit and thought, inferior. Typical.
I didn't mean for it to go that far.
Too late. Your tantrum could have cost this company millions. And more than that, your constant disregard for professionalism has driven morale into the ground. I have received dozens of complaints. Managers, staff, even long-term partners. Everyone's sick of you. You're a liability.
But Grandfather put me here. He backed me over everyone else.
He regrets it. He said so at the meeting. In fact, he stood up and apologized to the shareholders for overriding their objections and forcing your appointment. He admitted he made a mistake.
No! Grandpa, that old man never admits anything! You're lying!
He looked devastated. He said, and I quote, "I didn't think my grandson was that much of a fool."
No way!
He's lost faith in you. And frankly, so is the entire executive team.
Then who's gonna be president now? Is it one of the old guys? The CFO? Someone from the board?
The board voted unanimously. I'll be taking over as president.
What? You?
Yes, the vote was unanimous. Even the board members who were on your side have given up on you. It's over, Parker.
Parker was removed as company president after just 4 months, during which Mary had essentially been running everything. The elevator incident sealed his fate, and he was forced to leave the company entirely. Without family backing, he's now struggling to job hunt and support himself. Always entitled and unprepared for real-world pressure, he's already been fired from part-time jobs. Desperate, he's been contacting former classmates, including me, asking for money. We've all agreed to ignore him, hoping the experience teaches him some accountability. It's harsh, but maybe it's the only way he'll finally learn to stand on his own. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.